Namaskar. We are having a glimpse of Dnyaneshwari, and today happens to be Adhyay Tisra, 5th and 6th Shlok verses are there. नैकश्चित् क्षणमपि जातु तिष्ठत्य कर्मकृत् कारते यवश कर्म सर्व प्रकृतिजैर्गुणे कर्मेंद्रियाणि संयम य आस्ते मनसा स्मरण इंद्रियार्थान विमूढात्मा मिथ्याचारस्य उच्यते. So one principle that Shri Krishna is telling is everybody has to do some kind of work, whichever entity is there in this world. And if even if it tries not to do work, then as the earth rotates, we are also sitting on her, and so we are also rotating. That kind of work also goes on. Heart beating goes on automatically because of the wish of the God. So that is the principle Lord Shri Krishna is telling, that you have to do all the work as a work is worship. And even if you don't do, the God will get the work done as heartbeats goes on. So if you get devoted to the Lord, then your work might become work is worship. That is also very important. So you try understand that if you have to do it as work is worship. Even if you try not to do anything, still that work may happen. But if you avoid doing your work, your duty, then you may come at it can become your fault. You may come at the level where you are earning a lot of bad points. That can be the thing you can think of. ज प्रकृतीचे अधिष्ठान तो सांडी मांडी हे अज्ञान जे चेष्टा ते गुणाधीन आपैसे असे. Now we are prakriti adhin, means this world goes on, so we are dependent on that world, so we have to do the work. You cannot get rid of getting the work done. You have to do your everyday work. देखे विहित कर्म जेतुले ते सळे जरी ओसळले तरी स्वभाव काय निमाले इंद्रियांचे. Now if you try to think that, oh, I shall remain one with the God at Atma level and I won't do anything with the body, that is wrong thinking in fact. Because swabha means the heart beats, so it always beats. So it is its swabha, it is its characteristic, it is its attribute. It goes on. That is indriya, means organs. So सांगे श्रवणी ऐकावे ठेले की नेत्रीचे तेज केले हे नासारंध्र बुझाले परिमळू नये घे. Now eyes are meant for listening, ears are meant for listening, eyes are meant for seeing, and nasarandra are meant for smelling something good and even inhaling and exhaling. Okay, हे स्वप्नावधी ठेले किम चरण चाल विसरले हे असो काय निवाले जन्ममृत्यू. Now even sleeping and dreaming and all this and walking of the legs, it happens automatically. It is those organs are meant for doing that kind of work. Now Shuddha Trushadi Arti Kundaliya. And having a food, drinking water, this is also it is also the regular activity of the body. And you cannot stop those things in fact. हे न ठकेची जरी काही तरी सांडिले ते काही म्हणोनी कर्मत्यागू नाही प्रकृती म्हणता. Those we are into prakriti, so you cannot get rid of this work. Everyday work will be there, meant for you. कर्म पराधीनपणे निपजत असे प्रकृती गुणे येरी धरी मोकली अंतःकरणे पाहिजे वाया. So you are dependent on other things, like on the earth, like when you are stopping on the bus stand, then the bus has to come, then you sit and then you go to your destination. So you are dependent on other things. So try to understand all this cycle, all these things, and then you do the proper work. That is also very important. देखे रथी आडुडीजे मग निश्चळा बैसे तरी चळा होऊनी हिंडीजे परतंत्र. Once you understand this, all these things, what is exactly is going on, then you realize that if we sit in the chariot moves, but we are sitting, Nibrand. I mean, like this, you might sleep in the chariot, in the train as well. But it moves on. Like that, we are here. Even if you don't do anything, still the earth moves. That's how the work is going on. So we are dependent on Paratantra, we are dependent on others for a lot of our things in life. का उचलिले वायुवशे चळे शुष्क पत्र जैसे निचेष्ट आकाशे परिभ्रमे. Now dried leaves are there. Dry leaf, when the air blows, so it flies. You should not be like that. The work goes on, but you remain one with the God and let that leaf fly anywhere. You will be always be one with the God. You will always do the proper work. That you should remember. Okay, doing your duty is very important. Now someone asks, sir, our job is lost in pandemic. Okay, so help people at home at that time. Improve your skills, improve your academical qualification, improve helping others, that quality. Be kind. Even evolution of yourself inside is also a kind of helping others, and the work you have to do in your life. तैसे प्रकृती आधारे कर्मेंद्रिय विकार आहे, निष्कर्म ही व्यापार आहे निरंतर. So we are dependent on this prakriti, this nature. Karmendriya, all the karmendriya means eyes, ear and all those things, they are going to do their work. Nishkarma hi vyapare nirantara. So you remain nishkarma means you remain one with the God. Let this with full concentration you do your work and offer this at the feet of God. But it will go on forever. This is also you remember. Okay. म्हणून संगू ज प्रकृतीचा तो त्यागून घडे कर्माचा, ऐसी आही करू म्हणती तयांचा आग्रह होची उरे. की इफ यू फील that I won't do anything, then that becomes you are unnecessary, say you are troubling yourself. You should not trouble yourself, because troubling yourself is troubling the Paramatma as well. You should flow in the life. माळिये जेवते नेले तेवते निवांतची गेले, ऐसे पाणी ऐसे होगा. Whatever karma means work comes to you, you do as a work is version offer at the feet of God. हे उचित कर्म सांडिती मग नैष्कर्म हो पाहती परी कर्मेंद्रिय प्रवृत्ती निरोधनी. If you stop doing your duty, then you cannot become nishkarma and you cannot become a sthita prajna and you cannot achieve the karma sannyas as well. त्या कर्मत्यागून घडे जे कर्तव्य मनीस सापडे वरी नटती ते पुढे दारिद्र्य जाणं. If you are not doing that work, your duties every day, then even if you are rich, then you have become the poorest of the poor. ऐसे पार्थ विषयासक्त सर्वथा ओळखावे तत्वता येत भ्रांती नाही. So you should not do the work as if I am going to get something from it, but do it with perfection. That should be your aim. Otherwise you try to do it and then I shall not be doing this, I shall be doing this, and this I'll not do, and all fantastic things. You do not get involved into all this intellectual gymnastic. Do the work that has come into your hand, for example cooking, studying, with full devotion. In that you don't keep bhranti, means you do not confuse yourself into that. आता देय अवधान प्रसंगी तुझं सांगेन या नैराश्याचे चिन्ह धनुर्धरा. Now I'm going to tell you what exactly is nirashata. Nirashata means getting bored and all those things. It doesn't come into all this paramartha. You do the work with your full devotion and offer everything at the feet of God, and then you become one with the God, making yourself yogi and bhakta. And that is a state of mind. You are not interested in the fruits of whatever work you do. You are not feeling that I should get something after doing this. You should not be dependent on these feelings. How to go beyond these feelings, how to go beyond all these things and become one with the God, yogi and bhakta. That is very important, and that I am going to tell you in the next shlokas. Very beautiful. That is why सातही शते ते श्लोक परिदेव बोलिले जे नाही दुजे. This Dnyaneshwari Maharaj has said at the end that in each verse, in each word, God has told us only one thing, that you remain one with the God. You do the work as if you are doing the work of the God and devote everything at the feet of God only. Thank you very much.